Car just handled.
Careful.
Car's not that great.
Coming inside now.
The fact that we're getting, oh, sorry, 8 car.
You're clear.
Hey gearheads, and welcome on back to the NASCAR Heat 5 Career Mode. I'm Alan Bailey. We are in season number 4, week number 25 here as the playoffs rapidly approach for the Xfinity and the Cup Series. We have championships, 5 championships across 4 series, so we've effectively beaten the game. This last one is kind of a send-off to the Heat Series and kind of a let's see if we can win a championship in our own equipment season. So we're just kind of chilling here. What we're doing is not actually racing. We're simming most of the Xfinity series because we have 8 victories. So we're kind of simulating until the playoffs start. A race here or there I might race. Darlington I'll probably race. Yeah, probably just Darlington. But we'll go ahead and simulate this race, see how we do out there. So we come home 22nd out at this Xfinity Series race at Kentucky. It's fine. We got our first top 10 last week with the simming. Not a great finish there for us, but it gets the job done. It gets the race over with. So we finally have enough money to actually buy a 4th car, which we'll do here. We'll go ahead and you would think super speedway, but no, actually. I want to go speedway because there's more speedway races coming up, a lot more than super speedway. So we'll max out a speedway car heading into the 2 super speedway races we have left and hope that that buys us what we need. The super speedways are kind of a crapshoot anyway, so getting a speedway car any day now. There we go. So that'll help us out a lot, actually, and you could see the C average speedway car is almost as good as the current speedway car. So what we'll do is use the employees to max out this particular speedway car. And then we'll use the other, you see the other 2 cars are maxed out. So we'll use what's left of the employees here to max out this. And I just realized that we can purchase 2 new specialists. So yeah, so we'll go ahead, we'll get Andrew Wexford here. I like his mustache, just saying. That took forever to accept, and I like an engine specialist, but I only have Millie, so I guess we're going with Millie. Yeah, we'll go Millie. So at least to that. Come on. This game is just so laggy, and there's no real reason that it should be. And I just noticed that Andrew does have some engine expertise, which is cool. But we can't really, we can upgrade him there, but it doesn't really matter. So we'll go back to the work plan here. We use the quote-unquote best employees for the speedway car. So I guess the other 2 are just going to linger. Yeah, you upgrade the cars that are already upgraded. That'll do wonders for your self-esteem there. So we'll upgrade this car. There you go. That's nice. That's nice. So as you can see, we have options now. We can go with this speedway car that's not as good, or this speedway car. So we'll obviously go with this guy right here. And we'll head out to Kentucky. So I double-checked. Cautions are on. They weren't 2 races ago. Stage racing. So I double-checked. Cautions are on. They weren't 2 races ago. Stages are on. They weren't last race. And the correct race length, 35 laps, is up there. In theory, we're all good. The settings are what they are normally. In theory, I checked the difficulties. Everything's maxed out like it normally is. In theory, we're good. The last 2 races we've raced here in the career mode, the game has auto-filled and changed the career mode settings for whatever reason. I didn't change them. No one else plays this game except me, so it's not like my wife went in there and changed them. I didn't change them. Game did it. Pretty sure my Xbox didn't do it either, so. All right, we're going to go out to Kentucky, see what we got. Kentucky Speedway. This is a weird track. It's trying to be Vegas, it's trying to be Chicagoland, and it's neither. It reminds me vaguely of Vegas before they added the banking and they reconfigured and moved the pit road closer to the front stretch and did the fan zone stuff. It's just, it's fine. You know, it's not great, it's not bad, it's somewhere in the middle. There have been some great finishes out here, though, and some great racing lately, so I can't really complain and harp on Kentucky too much. I know you guys think I'm a bit of a negative Nancy, but I'm not. I'm honest.
Coming to the green, driver. Ready?
Nah.
Green's out, man. Let's go.
We qualified in the back, unfortunately. The car is just, because the car's been damaged so much, you know, we can't get ahead, and now that we have another speedway car, we're going to be able to do that. I think that's going to help us out a lot here in the coming weeks. You know, we'll switch to the new speedway car in the next video once we upgrade it a little bit and get the crew working on the next one, and we'll start upgrading the crew so that they're really going to give us some really good pieces heading into these races. So I think we're going to start peaking right around the time the playoffs start, which is where you want to peak. It's just we're in the dog days of summer right now, and we got to frankly survive at this point, which I think is doable. But 8 to go in this first stage. You see the stages are back. Oh, that's you know, we're going in the right direction. Just overall organization-wise. In this race, we're not, but organization-wise, we are.
5 to go. You got this.
Yeah. All right. That's a caution. I'm not going to get up to the front and into the points, so we're going to pit here, take 4 tires and fuel. That way we can only take 2 tires. We only have to take 2 tires when the stage ends. Let's go.
Almost ready now.
Let's go.
Car there on the inside.
We only lost a handful of spots, so it's not the end of the world for us, but, you know, it's an annoyance.
White flag, next time by.
But, you know, only a couple laps to go here. We're sitting really pretty for the for only taking 2 on the next. Oh boy, she almost came around right there. That was fun. So I think I'm gonna go into like super conservation mode with these tires and just accept my 40th place. And even I don't even think that's a good idea, because you can see I'm gonna wear the lefts out a tiny bit, but not too bad. So I gotta try to make up a couple spots here so that we can gain some time on pit road, unless we stay out.
You got 1 to go.
But I don't think that's a good idea fuel-wise, so we'll try to get a couple.
Clear
here.
all around.
You can see the car is just not good. Like, oh man, once again, I almost take the thing and spin her around. So yeah, we're coming home not good in this first stage, but that's all good because we're gonna make up that time on pit road right now. I don't even know if I need to pit with fuel, but I'm assuming I do. Prepare for the worst, hope for the best, so we do not need to pit. Tell you what, I'm gonna get no fuel, 2 tires, and see what happens here.
Almost ready now. Green, green, green.
And like that, it's night. But you know, we're up to 20 seconds, so we gained about half the field, which is what I thought it was going to be. We are way good on fuel, so I'm not too worried about that. So if we see a late race caution in this stage, I might pull the same strat. But that last stage is not significantly longer, but much longer, so I don't know if it'll work out in our favor. But you know, if we can hang out here, maybe inside the top 20, that'll help us out, setting us up for this final stage. It's just, can this car go forward? That's the big question. Right now, she's got no drive off. She's got some decent straightaway speed, but not great. But just getting into these turns is really the only place we can really make up time. It's just, it feels like it's a car from a year ago. It really does. It's worn out. Whoa, that dramatic.
Inside.
So we're going to try to hang on
Outside.
to a top 25, I guess. We're going to let a couple of these guys go by, like it or not.
5 to go. You got this.
Copy that. Car's starting to come around, go the correct direction, for lack of a better term. you know, she's still not great, but she's a lot better now. So I'm hoping that we can get back into the top 20 here. That'd be nice to help set up a good pit stop for us. And ooh,
Stay low, stay low.
yeah, she's a little loose and
Alright, clear
unstable. But you know, we're going the right direction, so I can't complain too much. It's just gotta hold on to her.
Nice driving that stage, driver. Caution's out, wave them off.
Once again, we're going somewhere, something happens, somebody does something stupid. Martin Truex Jr. gets it. So, I don't think we can make it from here on fuel. We are tight. We're going to be tight. Let's go, boys and girls.
Are you ready now?
I'm ready.
Green.
Made up 4 spots on pit road. Pit crew got it done. It's just, you know, how many to go here? Ooh, we are a lap short.
Careful,
So we're going to
bad.
try to save, and you know what? No, we're not. Come to think of it, we're just going to draft
Stay on the
and
bottom here. Alright, you're clear there.
see where we are in about 10, well, in about 6 laps. Because that's how long it takes. It takes about 5-6
Got one
laps for the
peeking
car to
inside.
come around. So we're just going to stay in,
Car on
in
the
the draft
outside
a
now.
little bit here and see if we can make up at least half a lap of fuel here. Which I think we can, just in case we go green, but I don't think we're going green. There's always usually a scheduled phantom caution by the end of this thing to help sure up
Car on the
the fuel
outside
strap by the end of this, so all good.
I need 10 more solid laps. Concentrate for me.
Oh, every time. I'm going to go 4, hoping that the rest of the field doesn't take 4. And I'm going to add just a splashy splash of gas and go from there.
Ready.
So pit crew got us 6 spots on pit road. That brings us up to 22nd. Car had just come around in that run. 7 laps here, so in theory we'll get going here
Still there.
with like
Car
2,
there on
3
the
to go.
inside.
Lovely. But I'm hoping that the top runners didn't
Still
take
there?
4 tires or just took 2 tires, but I have a feeling they took 4. So we don't need that map no more. We need this, man.
Hold that line, driver. Clear low, bud.
I'm gonna shove it
You're all
down.
clear
Based
up
on
top.
how that car just
Car
handled,
high, careful.
car's not
Got a
that
car
great.
coming inside now.
The fact that we're getting, oh, sorry 8
You got
car.
room. You're clear.
That's gonna kill our finish here. That was my bad. And I got nobody to blame but myself. So it's all right. We'll stay out. Let's go.
Almost ready. Got one peeking inside.
I'm in that frustration zone where I'm frustrated that it takes 4 or 5 laps for the
Looking
car to
inside
come
now.
to us. I hate
Alright, you're clear there.
that there's always a phantom caution whenever this game needs one and the AI needs one. There's a caution, but when I need one, there's never a caution. It's scheduled. It's scripted. It's baloney. I'm done, man. I cannot wait for this game to be done with. I can't wait to be done with this career mode season,
Alright, you're clear there.
so that I can hang it up and never ever pick up a Heat game again.
Still there.
Like ever. I mean, there's
Here we
been
go.
some. I mean, literally the channel over the course of the last
Careful,
year plus has
still
been
there.
built on this Heat game, but like, I'm
Looking
just
inside
done with
now.
it, y'all. I'm over it.
Bottom
You
clear.
can see everybody's getting aggressive up
Outside,
here,
outside.
but like,
Inside.
you know, we're 22nd, you know.
Stay low, stay low.
Like I got a choice. And we're fighting
one
for
up top.
20th back here. This is
You're
ridiculous.
clear all around there. You got
Next
one to
video,
go.
I'm hoping that the car, you know, having that 4th car will greatly
bottom.
improve the car, but I've been driving a junk
got room,
car
you're
all
clear
day,
there.
so I think it's time to retire this particular car.
Car
Car number
outside,
1
hold the
has
line.
been here for a season and a half. She's been decent to us. She's gotten a bunch of wins for us, but, you know, it's time to hang her up. And I'd like to finish 20th. At least give me a top 20.
Careful, still there.
Give me a top 20 at least.
Wow, I thought we had a better car than that today.
Nope. Couldn't even get a top 20. All right. Alex Bowman does punch his ticket to the playoffs. I thought he already had. Let's find out. Bowman had not punched his ticket. He was in on points. Or no, he was not in on points, actually. He needed that in order to qualify for the playoffs. So Bowman makes the playoffs off the win. Pretty cool right there. That does remove a position right there. So it looks like it's between... I think it's between Clint and Busher, I believe, unless... yeah, Nemechek's 30th, so I'm pretty sure we're actually looking at Boyer and Blaney, actually, for that final spot. So it's getting it's heating up here with a few races to go. We slipped to third, not that it matters. 36 goes for a ride right there. Yeah, I'm hoping for better cars moving forward. It's just not great so far. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching the video this much. It means a lot. Mash that subscribe button if you haven't already. Give us a thumbs up for buying a fourth car. That'll hopefully help the team out. And make sure that you follow us on all of our social media accounts. Links are in the description. It's at Hey Alan Bailey. Also, patreon.com/Hey Alan Bailey. Kentucky's over. Done. Let's move on. Getting a week closer to the playoffs here. For the NASCAR Heat 5 career mode, I'm Alan Bailey. We'll see ya at the track.